what this conversation was going to be about. Did you guys think that this conversation was going to be about the group or like Jukebox, like with Aisha or something? Because I wasn't expecting Marvin to actually be in there. And I was wondering why the hell was Marvin even in there? You know, Marvin, like, damn, Marvin. Damn, Marvin, what you doing in here? Marvin clapping it up. Pause. Talking about, man, she good. She need to get out there. She need to be the leader. She need to be the leader. Juke kind of got mad though. I need somebody to find Crystal for me. So we got to find Crystal's Instagram. We're going to try to get Crystal on here too and see if she, you know what I'm saying, she's really feeling the group or not. So I reached out to Ronnie. We're going to try to get Ronnie on the show. Keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully he reads it by the end of the week. Because we only got like 2 or 3 more episodes left. 3 episodes left. 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 episodes left. Now, Marvin was up here and he got to talking and running his mouth. Do y'all think he's a bad dad for that? I mean, I know he was a little too hype and he was running his mouth. But come on, man. You got to give Marvin at least a B minus for father. You know what I'm saying? You got to give him a B minus for parental skills. What would y'all give Marvin for that outburst? Man, she good. She need to be up front. I mean, it was a mistake, but you got to give him credit, man. You got to give him some kind of credit. He trying to be there for his daughter. And that's when they had the conversation also at the table where you're saying, tell me how to be a father. Basically, what are you looking for in a father? Because this nigga, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I was out with the gentleman and they would talk about their family and kids. And I'm like, man, that sounds like a lot of work. It sounds like something I'm not interested in doing. It sounds like y'all got to do too much. I'm out trying to get me a little drinky drink and trying to hit the city. They talk about, I got to FaceTime the fam. I'm like, man, what the fuck does that mean? But they were all cool though, you know what I'm saying? But I give Marvin at least a B minus for his parenting skills at this point. But Jukebox did kind of go off on him. And Jukebox is 18. So that means Kanan is either 15 or 16 because they say she's 2 years older than him. So I'm going to update the list also. I think I got to log in though. Let me see. Yeah, so we'll make, yeah, I got to log in. God dog it. I definitely don't remember my my student password. Let me see. So Jukebox is 18 years old. All right, I'll update that. Where's RC at? RC kept telling us she was 19. I mean, Jukebox is 18. All right. Brown and Pretty said, I really like Marvin stepping up as a father. He's trying his best. He's trying his best. Think about it. They always say, you need to step up and be that man. Man, it's tough. He ain't know nothing. Nah, man, I got Kanan at 15, 16. Probably 16 is where he at. But let's get to Marvin's real mistake. All this is fine and dandy, but that ain't what we here for, Marvin. Your relationship with Jukebox is taking off, but there's a lot of information that the Thomas family is giving out. The Thomas family, if you guys haven't started peeping this, I just did a video Monday. I just did a video and people were telling me to calm down, Mo, chill. But everything I said about the Thomas family running their mouth, the Thomas family, I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. The Thomas family is competing neck and neck with the St. Liars family when it comes to telling the police and telling information on different crimes. The Thomas family is a race right now to who can tell the most. I just don't understand it. Marvin running his mouth about You know what I'm saying? About knowing Dean. Then we get out here. I didn't get to go through all the screenshots today, man. I got back home like at 4:00, took me a shower, laid down to about like 7. But what is up with this Thomas family telling everybody they damn business? Old boy walked up, and now we got our boy talking about who's Tony Deep. Sounds like a porn star. Come on, Marvin. Not Uncle Marvy Mar. Teresa, thank you for that $5 on Cash App. Thank you. Like, yeah. What's up? Is the Thomas family more dysfunctional than the Tejada family? I'll say yes. Because the first season, the Tejada family wasn't that bad. They got bad and started progressively getting worse once Lorenzo started getting out. The Thomas family, dog, they're so bad. They got this nigga Lulu talking to Scrappy Mama. Not only that, the mama has a kid by police. What the fuck is going on? It don't get no worse than the I don't know, man. The Thomas family is really, they might be the worst family in the Power universe. They make the St. Patrick's look like saints. Hence the saint in their name. Think about it. We know what the future holds for Kanan and Jukebox. So it's like, man, the Thomas family, and this is spanned over decades, at least 30 years. You know what I mean? So the Thomas family, I don't know. Nah, RC, that ain't your mistake. That ain't your mistake, RC. Whoever your source is, hey, reveal your source. Whoever RC's source is, come up to the light and reveal yourself. Obviously, you ain't a good source. You got my dog RC over here telling us one thing, and it's a whole nother thing. Reveal yourself, damn it. Reveal yourself. If not, your source days are over like Unique. We don't want no more of your sources, whoever you are. Your sources are as good as Gerald's. Wait a minute, never mind, because Gerald got real information from our boy, Marvin. Marvin messing with Tony. They always say it, and you know they only say it when it happens. But yeah, he got a pass revoked. Whoever RC source is, you got to wait till BMF come on. We don't want no more of your sources till the end of the season, bro. You got to get your shit back when season 4 drop. But what do you think is going to come out of this? Is Gerald going to do some more research? Because remember, he was talking to Marvin. He told Marvin, if I'm going to do this on you and Jukebox, I'm going to have to interview you, interview her, and just gather my own. I got to gather my own research. So now that he's hearing about Tony D, which really does sound like a porn name, Tony D. That sounds like some 1970s, 80s shit. Tony Deep. Like, well, who? Ain't nobody watching this. You go into Tony Deep. You got to go to like page 10 to find something good on Tony Deep. Tony Deep ain't going to never be on the front page. Her ass is in the back. Well, she said, Gerald acting like the police. I mean, is Gerald really acting like the police, or is Marvin just getting caught up? Gerald's just doing his job. Gerald's no different than you and I. We on here, they drop photos, we try to figure it out. Now, we not asking questions. We not leading you on or anything. We just asking questions. It's up to you to not answer them. But now the whole Tony Deep situation, Marvin said, yeah, it sounds like someone I don't want to know. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Hey, Pedro said Gerald be asking a lot of questions. Hey, fact. You sit down with Gerald, he's going all off. So how is it? I couldn't even imagine having a teenage daughter. Said, man, they just angrier, smarter, They're more expensive. That just hurts already. You know what I mean? Just thinking about it. Giving my money to a rug rat. What do you want today? I just need something for school, man. We got to enroll you in online classes, man. No supplies needed. Gerald probably worked for Agent Tanner. Oh, Agent Tanner's with Howard. But that's what Howard's trying to get in on. So other than that, Marvin, I guess. What up, Elder? I guess for Marvin, he don't mean nothing by it. It's just, man, they say what happened in the dark comes to the light. I never understood that. You know what I mean? I never understood that because I go to sleep in the dark, but when I wake up, it didn't come to the light. I just woke up in the light. You know what I mean? So I guess it's just a figurative of speech. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what they talk about. All I know is that Marvin has been given the valuable information and has Gerald wondering what the hell is really going down in these streets. Hey, man, what's up, man? I done walked in on you a couple of 100 times, you and Tony. Damn. Ray said Marvin's going to have to take out Gerald. Damn. So, all right. If Marvin is the mailman, we all know that. Stefano knows that too. At what point would Marvin get to where he needs to take out Gerald? After an article is wrote? Or do you think that Marvin is catching on to it now and was like, all right, let me get ahead of this? Because I'm thinking Marvin's not really peeping what Gerald is doing. It's just going to eventually build up and the article would drop. Or let's say Gerald does some research on Tony Deep and finds out that Tony Deep is dead. And then he starts to ask Marvin a little more questions and it leads to that. Gerald can go dig and get got. See, that's what I'm thinking too, be a blessing. I'm thinking at this point, Gerald's still going to do good. We're going to see what happens with Bada because he's got to interview him. But maybe he asks Marvin a little more in depth or he goes down to Lanes. Because ain't that what it was called? Lanes? Go down the Lanes. Hey, what happened to Tony Deep? Does Tony Deep work here? Oh, no, we haven't seen Tony Deep in months. She's dead. What? Tony Deep is dead? Marvin, do you remember that girl, Tony Deep, that they were talking about at the park? That random guy? Well, I went over there and asked about her, and they said she's unalived. That is going to probably raise Marvin's suspicion. Damn, Marvin. This is why I tell y'all, don't say nothing to nobody. Don't say nothing to nobody. They be like, Mo, where you from? I tell them niggas I'm from California. What part? Man, yay area. Cause I ain't got no connections out there. You can't do no research on me out there. You ain't gonna find nothing but like an old apartment. But other than that, I ain't that man. I don't be giving out that much information. I mean, niggas know I'm from Kansas City, but man, I ain't been there long enough. Well, I ain't been there in a while. But yeah, Marvin just be out here talking. And one thing we know, and we've all learned this at a very, very early age. If you look like me, if you look like me, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. We learned at an early age. Don't be running your mouth to everybody. You keep your damn mouth shut. Don't be telling them people your business. And if you get into some shit, you deny, but you never let them outside folk know what you got going on in the inside. You keep your mouth shut. Don't tell nobody. You used to get your mouth slapped. Damn, all I was telling with the people was that we ain't ate in 3 days, mama. Not me. I'm not talking about me. I'm just making up a story. We used to eat every day, unless you just refuse to eat. Damn. All right, man. Damn. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. We almost forgot. Did Marvin drink or eat anything else in here? Because when he was watching the performance, he did the little dancing move. He wasn't eating there. At the kitchen table, he wasn't eating. Jukebox was eating the cereal. Did he have a drink when did he talk to Marvin? I mean, did he talk to Lou this week? Oh yeah, he did. He had a drink with Shirley at the bar. Why does Stefano call Marvin the mailman in the fish shop? Well, I mean, if you just call somebody the mailman, like you're not really gonna think much about it. But I was peeping that too though, Dexter. I was like, damn. But if you just call, is this the mailman? Like, you know what I mean? Unless they like actually piece that all together. But well, I don't think Gerald was gonna snitch. I just think Gerald was gonna do his job. And by doing his job, he's gonna piece it together. Is it like this? I'm not a journalist. I like talking about power. If you give me a picture or something, all I'm gonna do is just do a little research. I'm gonna go back and watch the other trailers that we got, the trailers from the beginning of the season, and I'm gonna just start piecing stuff together. So I don't think he's necessarily gonna snitch. He's an editor. He's just gonna write up something, and whether that's individually, like on Tony, or if it's on Bada, he's gonna interview Juke. He's gonna interview Marvin. He might follow a lead on Tony Deep. I was about to call her Tony Depp, like Johnny Depp, but Tony Deep. So I don't think he's necessarily going to snitch. It might get put out in the article because they wouldn't keep bringing up the voice if we didn't get an article out of it. So there's got to be some kind of article where some information is divulged that, hey, this is connected to this. But remember, Marvin, Marvin got brought up. The task force, Marvin got brought up, and the picture was gave to Detective Howard. So it's a real sloppy job here, and it's all going to catch up. That's why I love Monday Mistakes, because you really just look at these characters like, damn, bro, it's hard to tiptoe on the good side. You always fall off onto the evil side. You know, they say the grass ain't greener on the other side. Well, it ain't always greener, but sometimes it is. But sometimes you fall over in that clean grass, it's greener over there, but there might be a dog over there on your ass. So just because the grass is greener don't mean it's always better. Now Marvin is trying to get, you know, saying right within, but every time we think we're about to see something good, we know it's the power universe and we got to pull them back to power reality. No one escapes the game. That's just simple like that. It's just simply put, no one escapes the game. Think about it. I mean, right at the end of the episode, we thinking, okay, Marvin's doing good. The biggest thing we got going on for Marvin, pause on the biggest thing, but the most important thing at this point we're watching is like, all right, Tony D. Damn, what is Gerald, aka Uncle Mo, about to do with this Tony D information, this Dean information? Only to find out at the end of the episode, the feds got Marvin's photo. We're worried about some Tony Deep and what Bada gonna do in the voice. The feds got Marvin. Once they link Marvin to Rock, they already know that Rock is into it with the Italians. Remember the hit Sal Bozzolini, who's dead now, who the mailman killed? Well, his brother, I mean, not his brother, his son ended up getting popped. So just little pieces here and there, here and there. And guess what? And guess what? And guess what? This person right here, one Raquel Thomas, this lady right here, she gave the feds all the information they needed. She gave the feds all the information they needed to start piecing together the mob. And guess what? We got all that information from who? Marvin's right-hand man, Demo, aka D-No. So when you start watching this all fall apart, you can't really hate on the feds. This shit is simple. If we can put it together, the feds are definitely going to put it together. You see what I'm saying? So all of this is starting to pile back up. Now they got Marvin's name. They got Marvin's photo. What is Marvin into? Well, we know about the Tony D situation. If this gets brought up into an article by Gerald, that ties back to who? Marvin. Why? Because Sal Bossellini's son was involved in all of that. And now Sal is dead. But guess how Sal is dead? Because of Marvin, the mailman. Marvin got the orders from who? Raquel, who got the information and orders from who? Stefano. Stefano's already been questioned. He told the feds nothing. Raquel has told the feds that her business partner, Crown Camacho, who owned Bulletproof Studios or Records, which he didn't because she owned it all in Backdoor Lou and gave up the information and said that they were beefing. And Crown Camacho ain't tied to Unique in the streets because we just eliminated that with the feds and Detective Marvin. Well, guess what? It's going to all start falling back on who was the owner of Bulletproof Records. What was the connection between them and Tony D and Sal Bossellini's son? Wait a minute. There was some shit that went down in New Jersey. There was a lot of dead bodies in who? Raquel Thomas's house. But guess what? Dino gave us the nickname of Rock. So now we know Rock is in the game because of Dino. Dino was the driver for Marvin who killed Sal, who got the orders from Rock, who got the orders from Stefano. So when you start piecing this shit together, hey, the puzzle's going to be complete on its own because guess what? Niggas is fucking up. Marvin got too involved with Tony D. Now random motherfuckers on the street. Hey, Marvin, I remember you. Well, he didn't say his name was Marvin, but he was like, hey, I remember you, Tony D. Now we got a witness that can verify that he was with Tony. If the article comes out because of Gerald, that's all on Marvin because Marvin wanted to be friends with Gerald when he shouldn't have been fucking with Gerald because what? Oh, yeah, that's right. After his anger management, he just couldn't deal with it. Oh, he wanted to be a better father. He wanted to make up that relationship with old girl, the therapist, who ended up getting popped by the mob. So when you start piecing all of this together, all fingers, talking about all five of them, point to the motherfucking Thomas family. You see what I'm saying? Hey, the feds, all you got to, that's one thing about the feds, not the police. The police, they do a decent job. I say the police are like a 30, 40%. But the feds, they don't care. They just sit back and let you just commit crimes because eventually somebody's going to fuck up. Somebody's going to fuck up. So while all the Thomas family got the microscopes on them, the binoculars on them, behind the scene, that Stark boy is putting in that work. Oh, yeah, that Stark boy running with that Matthews boy. You know what I'm saying? He running with that Matthews boy. He running with that Mathis boy. But let me go ahead and do this for y'all real quick. Yeah, let me go ahead and do this for y'all. I've been waiting on this moment. And go ahead and spam Big Dog in the chat for me one time because we gotta go ahead and move Ronnie a little bit higher up on the board. Go ahead. Promotion day, niggas. Promotion day. Go ahead. Promotion day. Big dog status. Big dog status. Oh, yeah. I forgot. We gotta. I can't even breathe right now. This guy, we gotta get rid of him. Get him off my board right now, little dog, little pup. Get this dude out of here. We have confirmation from the police because Rock is still fucking with the police that Lil Dog is officially